Here we go.
Yes, sir. The boys are back in town.
Rap Sports News, RSN Podcast. Yo. What's going on, man?
What up, man? We back at it, man.
Back at it.
Making it do what it do.
Another one down.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All right, we got some new music. So first we starting off with Dave East and Jadakiss, Weirdos.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Had a nice vibe to it. I like East on those kind of beats, on those kind of sounds.
Yeah, those
that vibe.
That traditional 90s sound. Yeah, Jadakiss, he's a legend. Dave East, very talented lyricist. I still remember when we went to go see him out in what was that, A3C?
A3C, yeah.
When he was with Nas.
Yeah.
So, keep doing your thing.
Word.
Now this one I really liked. We got a new one from Pharrell, Sway Lee, and Raul Alejandro.
I like
Airplane
that mix.
Tickets.
I like that mix. That was nice. That was nice. I want to see Pharrell doing more music. I know he got a lot of stuff going on, but I just listening to that made me think all right, who is an artist that we haven't heard Pharrell with that we should have?
I don't know, cause he's all over the place. He's worked with everyone.
It's crazy. I remember I heard a story, cause he did so many different tracks, right? But I heard a story back with Fabulous told a while ago, and he was like, when he did that Holla Back Youngin', he was like, yo, what, when he first heard it, I don't know about this, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, trust me. Pharrell told him, trust me, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. And it worked, you know what I'm saying? He got that unique, you just gotta trust him when he tell you something.
He's a good producer for sure.
Yeah.
Cause he brought out that kind of unforgettable Sway Lee vibe. Cause Sway, he's been swinging and missing for maybe 2 or 3 years, but this one I like.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to them, man. I hope they have some more tracks together.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj, she's dropped Pink Friday too. I haven't checked it out, but I think she dropped the first Pink Friday back in 2010.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. I'm glad to see her back, man, for sure. Glad to see Nicki back. Definitely looking forward to listening to that, listen through it, see what she got going on. I know she got a bunch of features on there, I think. It's J. Cole, Drake, and a bunch of people on there.
Yeah, and she's projected to sell 190,000, so she doing good.
That's what's up. Shout out to Nick.
Shout out, Nick. Kodak Black arrested again for possession of cocaine.
Oh, man, the super gremlin.
Yeah.
He had it.
He got that and destruction of evidence because he tried to swallow the bag.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I hope he get it together.
And he's still facing a arrest from last year for Oxy.
What is the long term for Kodak? Or is there a long term for Kodak?
I don't know. He got money. He got lawyers. He keeps getting out of jail. Maybe if Trump gets back in there, he'll let him out again. I don't know.
But I don't know, man. Hopefully he figure it out.
You got to calm it down.
Word.
All right. Snoop Dogg was talking to streaming services saying, how the hell do we get paid from this? Right?
Yeah.
So he was saying that he did 1 billion streams, I think, this year. But he said he made $45,000.
Whoa, carry the one. That don't add up.
Right. So this is what the streaming services is supposed to do, right? It's like if you do 1 billion streams, you break it down. For every 1 million streams, you're supposed to get $4,500.
That's terrible.
So adding it all up, he should have gotten close to $4,500,000.
That's a whole lot better than 45,000, but even still, the artist is getting robbed, man.
Yeah, for sure. But it's how do you pay it out, right? Because if one person listens to your song 20 times versus just one person that just heard it once and moved on, how do you charge that?
I don't know. I think they need to come up with a more fair way of doing it, because it's almost like, what am I putting my music out there for? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be another way. It's got to be. I'm sure there are other ways, like sync licensing, and other things like that. But it's such oversaturated that it's how do you do it, right? I think that should be a focus moving forward. And people have been saying that for years and years. Nothing new, but just hearing those numbers, as an artist, coming from an artist perspective, is so unattractive. Yeah,
right. It makes it tough. How do you, like you said, how do you get paid for this? How do you know? But I'm sure Snoop will figure that out. Speedy healing to 2 Chainz. He was rushed to the hospital in Miami. He got hit by a drunk driver, but he's in stable condition and he's getting better now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Andre 3000 admits that he doesn't know any of the notes he's playing on the flute.
Oh man.
I thought that was so funny, man.
I appreciate his honesty. I appreciate his honesty. But don't admit that. Like, don't tell us.
No, I feel like because when I see Andre today, I be wondering, like, is he trolling or is he just doing what he wants to do and playing around? Because it can go both ways for him.
Yeah,
he could be trolling or he could be serious, but I just feel like he's trolling.
Oh man, it's like when you hear like you ever see somebody play a piano or something, right? And you like and they playing, but if you don't really know the piano, you like, oh man, they good. You know what I'm saying? Like they good. They could be having no clue what they doing. It's kind of like it make you feel like that. Like nah, man, I don't want to believe that. Like just let me believe you're Mr. Master of the Flute,
right?
And and keep it moving.
I feel like he's having his Kanye poopity scoop moment.
Yeah, yeah, it gotta be
right.
Him and Kanye should do something.
Right. Charleston White got jumped at his comedy show, man. That was wild. So he was arguing back with a heckler. He was talking about, I already got paid, blah, blah, pull out some money, blah, blah. Dude came close to the stage. I think that Charleston picked up a pot. And
he threw it at him, I think.
Yeah.
He picked like a flower pot or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And then dude tried to jump on stage. Then he swung the mic. Then he jumped back. He went to grab a chair, but I think one of the dude's friends went and tackled him. And then they were jumping on him.
Yeah. I don't understand, right? Like, I get it. Like, he made a career off of trolling. Mm-hmm. He made a career off of trolling. But at some point, I think he might have got caught up. Like, you know how they be talking about the millennials and everybody, like, they so caught up in the social media. Grown-ups, too. Like, people who are well above age and know better, I feel like sometimes they get caught up into social media, especially if they get, like, some kind of following. Mm-hmm. They get some attention, and they forget. You're going to have to see me in real life. Like, you're going to have to see me in real life. Like, that's a lesson to everybody out there. Don't get too far ahead of yourself thinking that you're going to be safe forever.
Oh, no, for sure. A lot of people, they have been getting caught up. Like, people they will run down on you. It happens all the time.
Yeah, it's just, hey, karma came around the corner.
It's just a matter of time.
Hey, it's something, right? The dude was wearing a Lakers jersey who came after him. I wonder if LeBron reposted that. I didn't see what jersey he had on. I don't know if he had on LeBron jersey or not.
I wasn't paying attention either. All right, McDonald's got some big news.
Uh-oh.
They're saying that they're going to open 9,000 new locations by 2027.
Boy's about to work.
Mm-hmm. So people have been going around. They've been eating fast food more now. So some of these restaurants are starting to get more money because people feel like it's just cheaper to go eat out.
Yeah, man, it's understandable, right? Like, and I don't know if Riverside, like places like Riverside or Little Caesars, I don't know if that's like strictly like I don't know if that's everywhere, but everybody got to have like the little, like the cheap pizza spot, right? Mm-hmm. And I noticed like as the economy got, is more inflation and things happening financially, I noticed those spots are getting more and more crowded. Mm-hmm. Like anytime I go by Riverside, $5 pizza, $5.99 pizza, whatever, it's always packed. It's always people in there. And I think the way you look at it, perspective, right? Like, it's a good thing. I look at it like it's a good thing. Like, more small businesses are making a lot more money, and there's an out for families who can't afford to make a full meal every night. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you can look at it that way. But I don't know, man. What you think? Like, you think it's really cheaper to eat out than eat at home, or what?
Depending on if you know how to cook, because you can make the whole family a meal off of like 2 pounds of ground beef or something like that.
True.
Right?
Facts.
Versus like you going out to get a Big Mac. That's
true. Yeah, it depends on where you shop at too.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on where you shop at and prioritize that. But it's going to be a focus now because of how the state of the economy and the country and all that. Like, people are going to be paying a lot more attention now. Instead of just throwing it away, they're going to be paying a lot more attention to where they're putting their money at.
And McDonald's is also opening Cosmics, which is a drink spot of McDonald's. but they focus mostly on like drinks, like different lemonades, different frappes, stuff like that. They do have a little bit of food, but it's mostly drinks, and it's a drive-through. They are pilot testing it in Chicago right now.
Yeah, it looked really good, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like the drinks, slushies, and all that, it looked really good. Like I would try it for sure.
But the biggest news with McDonald's is they're bringing back the snack wrap.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, look, you got to go to Cosmics, get the drinks, get the snack wrap from McDonald's, and you on your way.
Yeah. I think they said due to people wanting it back, they're gonna bring it back.
Bring it back.
I remember, those drunk nights at the club, always going to McDonald's to get a snack wrap. I wouldn't eat it now, but
hey, you remember the fajitas they used to have back in the day? Oh man, if you remember the fajitas, put that in the comments. I don't know if it was an up north thing only or not. They used to have these chicken fajitas when I was young, growing up. Chicken fajitas at McDonald's was it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they gotta bring that back.
You gotta bring it back.
All right, so there was an arson that attempted to burn down MLK Jr.'s childhood house, I think.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. And she was black. It's like, what?
So some people that were out there, they seen her trying to burn it down, and they stopped her, luckily, and they called the cops, and the cops came and arrested her. But the thing is, like, it was crazy just to see that. Like, what are you doing? Why are you out here doing this?
She was bugging for sure. I don't understand that one. But shout out to the good citizens who held her down.
Exactly.
They held it down for the block. So we need more stuff like that. We need more people. We're in a time where people like either they mind their business or they get involved. It seems like it's one or the other.
Right. I mean, luckily they didn't just sit there and let her burn that down.
And just record it, right?
Right.
Like that's what most people do. They just sit there and record it. Like, nah, they grabbed her. They snatched her up.
So shout out to them.
Word.
Biden can't decide should he ban menthol cigarettes or not. He says it's racist one way or racist the other way. So it's racist. It's racist to ban menthol cigarettes because mostly black people buy menthol cigarettes, right? Mm-hmm. But it's also racist not to ban it because menthol cigarettes are more dangerous for you than normal cigarettes. And most black people buy those cigarettes.
Hey, man. I say, do what you do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like this, right? Like, if we talking, why are we talking menthol cigarettes instead of cigarettes in general? I never smoked a cigarette before, right? So I don't know. I could be, but I would think legalize marijuana, ban cigarettes. Mm-hmm. I don't know anyone who died from marijuana.
Right. It's I mean, they're trying to figure out new things of what marijuana does long term. But with the cigarettes thing, they make too much money.
Yeah.
So I really couldn't see them ever banning it. I know now you got to be older to buy them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to be 21 now. So, and I think that's across the whole country.
That's interesting. But at the end of the day, it's almost, and this is not the same, y'all gonna kill me in the comments, but it's almost like the same, like freedom of choice, like with guns, right? Mm-hmm. You think about it, they're both a choice to either have or not have, and how you use it, right? Same with cigarettes. Cigarettes kill people, guns kill people. At the end of the day, people kill people, they say, right? But it's all a choice in the hands of the person who's handling the gun or handling the cigarette. Choose to get it. So, I mean, some people might say, don't take my choice away from me.
Yeah, do what you do. Live and let live. If you want the cancer sticks, go for it.
Word.
All right. America is $1 trillion in credit card debt. People are not paying their credit card bills. So they don't got no damn money.
Hey, man, I feel like that's about to go up. It's crazy. It is what it is at the end of the day. You need to figure it out. Cancel all credit card debt. Boom, make America great again, just like that.
They would never. But yeah, as the economy's gotten harder, people have been using their credit cards to kind of like balance out what they don't have, try to pay it off for the next month. But I guess they're starting to say screw it. Yeah. I mean, what's that thing people do? The rich people do bankruptcy. Mm-hmm.
Does that apply to credit card debts?
I think so. I think the only thing you can't do it with is like federal loans.
So I feel like in the future to come, people they're gonna run it up, and then declare bankruptcy. That's what Trump and them been doing for years.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Sports, Cameron added Mark Jackson to It Is What It Is.
Hey, I like how you did that. Yeah, man, that's a good look, man. I didn't expect them to add Mark Jackson to the show. But I think his expertise, his knowledge, experience is gonna be great. My only thing is his personality. How does that mix with Cameron and Mace?
Yeah, right.
It's kind of weird.
But I mean, where is it, Mark Jackson from? You know,
New York. You should be.
Right.
Should
So
be from New York. Yeah.
they're all New Yorkers, so they'll probably have that.
I know he played for the Knicks.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know if he's necessarily.
I don't know if you're right. I don't know if he's from New York, but I know he played with the Knicks.
But he was out in New York. You know, Cam and Mace are from New York, and New Yorkers are New Yorkers, bro.
Yeah, he might be from there. What else we got? Let me see. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, he from Brooklyn.
Yeah, so
He from Brooklyn.
it works out. Harlem and Brooklyn.
Yep.
Connect. New Orleans Pelicans facing issues with Zion Williamson's diet choices, saying that they don't like the way he eats.
Here we go again.
He's been eating this McDonald's
Yeah,
Cosmic mix too.
Yo, Zion, man, you too rich not to be eating right, bro. Like you gotta have a personal chef or something.
Yeah, it's like
Too rich for this.
You know, they want him to be his best while he's on the court during the season and stuff like that. And I would think you would want to.
Yeah.
And this isn't the first time that I've seen an athlete that's like eating poorly, because I ran into like football players before eating ice cream and stuff.
Yeah, this not the first time they had to deal with this with him. Mm-hmm. This has been ongoing since he's been in the league. I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand. He got all the resources right there, and he just can't stop eating.
Right.
I don't get it. But shout out to Zion, because when he do play, when he is healthy and he played, like, he's phenomenal, great to watch. He just got to stay healthy and make healthy choices, man.
Exactly.
So I'm a big Zion supporter, so I don't want to, mix it up and make it seem like I'm not. Like, I'm a big Zion supporter. I just want him to get it right.
Yeah, get it together.
Word.
Bronny James back with his first game with USC going against Long Beach State.
Yeah, boy, they on right now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
They on right now. Shout out to Bronny. I know he had that scare with his heart and everything. So I'm happy to see him back. First game on the court in college. And I know he's going to show out and do his thing, man. I'm very happy for him, happy for the family, and I hope he do excellent.
Yeah, I know we'll hear about this all day tomorrow, his first game in college.
Mm-hmm.
I know LeBron's proud of him. Heisman Trophy goes to LSU quarterback Jaden Daniels.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shout out to him. Congrats. I ain't gonna lie, because I haven't been watching LSU. Shout out to him. Happy for him. But I was surprised. Man. I thought it would have been the quarterback from Washington or Bo Nix. I really thought it would have been one of them two. Mm-hmm. But shout out to him. I'm always happy for anybody who gets that award, that trophy. Shout out to Shador, Travis Hunter. Hopefully we get that joint next year in Colorado.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
All right, so this was interesting. They made a comparison on the careers of Shohei Ohtani and LeBron James, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Shohei got $700 million in a 10-year contract. And LeBron, over his whole career in basketball alone, was $482 million.
That's crazy. That's nuts. One deal, $700 million.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no hater. I'm like, hey, but if you look at it, like, and baseball fans, don't kill me. I like baseball, but I don't watch baseball, so I don't know who he is. So maybe I should know who he is. He making that kind of money.
Well, we know.
We know now.
Yeah, we know now.
Excuse me. We know now for sure. So he must be the LeBron of baseball. I'm assuming. To make that much money.
We'll look more into his career.
If any MLB, Major League Baseball teams see this and you're looking for a pitcher, reach out. Just saying.
Let's go. All right, Colorado got some new recruits.
Yeah, buddy.
And their most favorite one was Jordan Seaton.
Yep.
Yeah,
Number 1 recruit, offensive line coming into college. Yo, this is crazy, man. Like, he could have went anywhere, literally anywhere. He had offers from everybody, and he went to Colorado. It's gonna be great. I think once we get Shador his protection, I know they got a lot of offensive line coming in, get some defense. Like, we gonna be back in this thing. Shout out CU. Hopefully, we gotta go to a game next year, yo.
Yeah,
we're gonna be we're gonna do a podcast from the what do you call it? From Boulder, Colorado, but what's the name of Folsom Field? We're gonna do a podcast from Folsom Field. We're gonna try to bump into Deion Sanders Jr., Darius, everybody, and say what's up to them and really show out. We're gonna have a good time.
All right, ready for a fun topic?
Let's do it.
All right, we're going with Cameron today.
So
I want you to tell me.
Which
Which of these is his best album?
Come home with me.
So we got SDE.
Okay.
Confessions of Fire. Purple Haze. Killer Season. And Come Home With Me.
Either Purple Haze or Come Home With Me. Come Home With Me.
Right, that's a tough one, right?
Yeah.
So I'll pick Purple Haze just because it's just a personal favorite.
Yeah.
All my favorite songs. I think that's Cam's biggest classic. But like,
Yeah.
Come Home With Me had some of his like better early songs.
Yeah, it's one.
That's
when
he really started rapping for real.
I gotta go back and listen to both of these now, but I must go Come Home With Me. What the people say?
There are no people.
Oh.
This one was Homemade.
Okay.
But I liked all of those albums. Confessions of Fire was like one of the dopest ones too.
Or
I don't think I listened to SDE like that.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember that.
Sports, Drugs, Entertainment.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't name a song off of there.
Killer Season was also dope.
Yeah.
That's the one where he won that J.
Yeah, those was good times, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's when rap was a contact sport. Like, that's when I felt like it was a lot more entertaining.
Yeah.
Now it's like you gotta like look for the petty stuff.
The only one like being entertained like that is 50, and he's from that era.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, guys. If you made it to the end, we want to thank you. If you want to hear more content, music critiques, check out my channel. You want to hear music and more blogs, check out Slyce's channel. I'm Canary Valens.
Slyce.